Of course, one of the virtues of active listening is asking open-ended questions as opposed to closed-ended questions, which is a mistake people commonly make. It's like, are you going to hit your sales targets this month? Yes or no? Right? That doesn't give me any information, right? But if what kind of challenges are you seeing in the market and how is that going to impact sales? It's a similar question, but you would listen a lot more information. It's interesting that you mentioned that because I see that a lot, especially with a younger generation, because people are always talking. And people feel that if they're not talking, they're not being heard and they're not important and they're not significant. And so actually when I do leadership work and workshops, active listening comes up over and over as a topic that people really need to work on. I wish that I had been taught that much earlier. I wish that people had taught me about active listening in my marriage. It probably would have helped me quite a lot. So yeah. So active listening, I totally hear you. That's a work in progress. I am constantly striving to get better at that. And people tell me I've become a better listener. I was a terrible listener when I worked at Google. That came out in my first performance review that I was not listening. I would interrupt people. I was like on my phone or doing 3 other things while people were talking so that I wouldn't hear what they said. So I'd have to ask them again. So they felt horrible because they felt I didn't answer. I wasn't paying attention.